Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Babatunde. Welcome to Introduction to Angular 101, a beginner's guide. Angular is a popular JavaScript framework used for building web applications. It allows you to create dynamic, interactive user interfaces and helps you manage and structure your code more effectively. In this tutorial, we'll be introducing the basics of Angular and how it works. We'll start by setting up an Angular project using the Angular CLI and take a look at the different components and features of the framework. We'll also explore some of the core concepts of Angular such as modules, components, and services. You will learn how to use these building blocks to create a simple application and see how Angular makes it easy to manage and organize your code. So if you're ready to get started with Angular, let's dive right in. In this module, you will learn what is Angular, you will learn the introduction to Angular components, and you will learn what decorators are. And at the end of the video, we are going to do a little bit of brain teaser just to get an understanding of what you've learned so far in the video. So what is Angular? Angular is a tool or development platform that allows you to build web applications. It is built on TypeScript, and TypeScript is a superset of JavaScript. Angular was created by Misco in the year 2009. Angular is a component-based framework for building web application. Angular has a collection of rich, well-integrated libraries that offers a variety of features, including routing, forms management. For forms management, we have the reactive forms and the template-driven forms. You have the client-side communication and server-side rendering. What are the advantages of using Angular? Number one, it helps you to communicate with the server, helps you to maintain state, organize your code and logic, ease of display of data, synchronize state as it changes, package application, and also improvement of performance. So let's look at introduction to components. Components are the building blocks of an application. Basically, components are the bedrock of all modern JavaScript frameworks, including React, Vue, and Angular. Components are the building blocks that make up an application. A component in Angular includes a TypeScript class. Remember, if you're learning TypeScript, if you're learning Angular, you are also learning TypeScript. Okay, so a TypeScript class with component decorator, that's the component metadata. Basically, the component decorator accepts a metadata object that gives information about the component. So what is a metadata? We can define metadata as a piece of information about a data object. All right, so it includes the HTML template, which can be inline or template URL. The styles can also be inline or an external URL. So before now, a component must belong to the engine module, but that is no longer necessary. With the advent of the standalone feature, you don't need your component to be in the engine module. You can create a component that is totally dependent on its own, and it's independent and does not need to depend on the engine module. All right, if you want to learn more about the standalone API feature, I have a couple of videos on that. You can check them in the description below and get yourself up to date with the standalone API feature. Okay, so what is a decorator in Angular? Well, the whole purpose of Angular decorators is to store metadata about a class and the blueprint of your application, method, or property. When you configure a component, you are providing a metadata for that class. And it tells Angular that you have a component and that component has a specific configuration. Basically, a component with a configuration or a configuration about a component. Okay, so the component decorator metadata in Angular consists of, number one, the selector. A selector is the CSS selector that defines how the component is used in a template, or the SCSS. Number 2 is the template. The template declares how the component is rendered. Then the template URL for external file containing the template for the view. Then you have the styles, which are inline or external files, and we have the providers. Providers basically contain an array of registered services for that component. All of the services that that component is going to use, you will find them in the component decorator or metadata. Quiz time. All right, who created Angular? Number 2, list 2 features of Angular. 3, what is a component in Angular? 4, what is a metadata? 5, component decorator metadata consists of. Thank you for watching this video on this tutorial on Angular. I hope you now have a better understanding of the framework and you're excited to start building your own web applications with Angular. Until next time, have a good one. Bye for now.